Seems like we have also leveled up somehow, so we'll go ahead and make use of that really quickly. So, we either do not pay for wages of wounded soldiers, alternatively, we gain a higher influence for donating troops. Interesting call. We do have quite a bit of influence currently, which is pretty good by all accounts. I'm thinking that yes, indeed, having access to more influence could be pretty useful later on down the line. So let's work with that real quick. What else should we go for? Scouting, leadership, athletics, not so much. Tough call. Still have quite a bit of space here with medicine to further improve our abilities at this time. I'm thinking that one-handed might be the best way to go here. So we'll spec 1 point into one-handed to possibly unlock a new skill in the near future. Can escort another. Yeah, we can go ahead and escort another merchant caravan here. Sounds like a good idea, a good way to keep all of our troops in tip-top shape, and you know, if I have something to do at least, since peace does indeed reign once again in these lands. Once again, I'd like to take a moment here to thank you all so much for the love and support on the channel here. It really does mean a lot to me. So we've found ourselves the enemy raiders, so let's go ahead and jump into the attack. Hey Snack, good evening. Salutations to you too. Hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. So let's get our soldiers into position. We'll go for loose formation this time, I think, so that javelins can be put to good use, hopefully. Cavalry will stand here in skiing formation, I think. Yep, skiing formation does sound nice. And last but not least, the last few horse cavalry will go into loose formation. So indeed, Snack, would you rather leave a trail of glitter wherever you go, or consistently find sand in your shoes? That is tonight's question of the day. Choose whichever you wish accordingly. Alright, so what's the play here? Hopefully, yep, they're about to start closing in. Archers will open up shortly, I do suspect. Actually, I'll set my infantry to square formation, since they do have cavalry which will charge into us. I think it's best to work that way. Cavalry to engage, horse archers to engage, there we go. And we'll try and put this one-handed sword here to good use. Okay, takes a short while to get some damage in, but we're alright. On. Oh, close one. The glitter would piss people off, especially when you're visiting somewhere. And at least you can put the sand to good use. Yeah, I'm sure you can. Try and I don't know, create some sort of souvenir style thing, if you will, like sand in a jar, put some food coloring or something to it, and you know, sell it for a profit. Very good point. Close one. So the last few of them pulling a runner here. Good damage, but not yet dead. Unfortunately, perhaps, yeah, well, I think we will need maybe a sword that is a little bit stronger, if you will, before we can consider this to be our primary weapon, or all that efficient primary weapon at least. Oh, almost. Come on, close in on him, close in. Yep, nice, a little bit of a traffic jam there. Come on, close in. That's the kill we're looking for, much better. Any others remaining? They're pulling a runner, it looks like. That does seem to be one horse archer who will be leaving the battle, and he was the last straggler to leave. So, congratulations on escaping. Let's go ahead and give our units some upgrades real quick. Let's go for this side. Yeah, that would make the most sense in my opinion. Some horse archers and such as prisoners, always good. And let's get down to it. But yeah, hope you had yourself a wonderful weekend, Snack. And thank you so much for being the first one to join in the chat over on Twitch this evening. So thank you. So let's sell off all our prisoners here, and I think we'll go ahead and wait until the caravan is back online. Had a good weekend. All glad to hear, man. Yes, they are certainly quite needed in this day and age. Ooh, the Beni Zilal are here again. Maybe we could successfully clear out whatever remains of the Beni Zilal. They will not be joining this battle, but they may join in the next one. So let's launch the attack again and try and send them packing. So troops here in square formation, archers in loose, cavalry in scheme, and mounted archers in loose formation. There we go. So, cavalry to move to enemy. Same goes to horse archers. So hopefully, as they move up towards the river line here, our archers and other troops will be able to put the good foot and will be able to do some work to them. Hit. Horse archers. Got a hit in. Not yet dead. Come on, get an angle. Good hit. There we go. Saving that horseman right there. Here. Ooh, good damage. Maybe need one more hit, and he actually got taken out with a bow there. So really great stuff. Alright, that section seems cleared. Infantry in loose formation and charge. Loads of horses trying to escape right now. There goes a horse archer. He's decided to run away, but we will not allow him to. Great work. One more. Now beginning to try something out here. He's deciding to stand and fight. However, that will be in vain. Where's the last one gone to? Ah, looks like it's a victory. So congratulations. Yet again, one other mounted villager will escape, but we're doing okay. Yes, indeed. You're correct on that one, Snack. I cannot recall the name of the studio by heart at this time, but yes, they are indeed based in Turkey. And they've done a pretty good job. I'm looking. Hopefully, the game should be fully, completely released sometime in the next couple of weeks. So it will be officially out. From then on out, I'm really looking forward to going to town with some of the amazing mods that I have been keeping an eye open on for when it has been successfully completed. So do indeed expect a lot more content, and hopefully content that you will all get to enjoy alongside me here on the channel very, very soon. Okay, let's help out this caravan again, and we will attack. Another 40 to be eliminated, it looks like. So we'll actually set we'll set everyone to loose formation, I think, including our horse riders, I think. That'll do all right. Yep, and we'll set everyone to engage. Yep, that'll do. Yeah, it is pretty massive, man, and there's a lot of, and especially with the mods that are planning to be released, there are already a number of awesome mods that do exist right now. However, there are a number more that are planned to be released and have been being worked on for months, and in certain cases even possibly years. And certainly some of the one of the big ones that I'm personally looking forward to is the Lord of the Rings mod. So that's gonna be an epic time indeed, I have no doubt. Right. So as we can see in loose formation, our infantry are also able to open fire using their throwables, specifically the throwing axes and javelins, a lot more efficiently, since they have more space to maneuver. Ooh, that was a nice clash there. Of course, we'll get a little slash to the ears there, but they're okay. Steam reviews in the 100Ks. Yeah, it's I believe there was also another this Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord is indeed the successor of Mountain Blade Warband, I believe. So yes, there certainly has been quite a following, if you will, for the game and the series for a very, very long time, I'd say. There we go, another pillager eliminated. We'll tell our cavalry to charge in now. Same goes for our infantry. There shouldn't be too many of them left here. They're in trouble, no doubt. There he goes. Oh, hang on. I bumped into one of them as he's about to escape. Time to give chase. And as you can see, the horse was peppered with arrows as well as javelins. However, they were in no shape to survive. Right, on they go. I also have been informed that there is also possibly a Star Wars mod that is currently in the works for the game. So, for those of you who are Star Wars fans, that particular niche will also be taken care of. So let's upgrade everyone yet again, like so, and nice and easy. Some more horses. Good job. Fair enough, fair enough. I understand what you mean now. Thank you for clarifying. So we'll take in this prisoner. He decided to give up. Under the circumstances, I don't blame him. And we actually got, I think we got 33 horses out of that one. 1 second. Horses. Sumpters, yes. I think we earned ourselves 33 horses in total by accepting that particular unit's surrender. Which is pretty good. Those were all the horses that had previously escaped as part of the battle we had with the remainder of the group. So we'll sell off all the prisoners. The horses, well, we can sell them for a tidy profit, that's for sure. Oh, the more the merrier. Careful. We are slightly overweight at this time, so we'll have to sell things a little bit more gradually. So we'll sell off all these weapons, all the bows, some clothing, and we should have a bunch of food, right? Yeah, we have over 100, and we have 178 days worth of food right now. So no wonder we're so overweight at this time. Sell off some meat as well. There we go. And hopefully we should be alright now. We'll sell a few more. And I think that'll do. Yep, 11.2k in weight is our maximum right now. Lovely. Earning ourselves some well-earned cash, I would say. So, other than that, anything else that needs doing? Our party is, yes, still all Aserai units, so we're good to go. Just gotta wait for the caravan to arrive and head on out to our next location. There we go. Let's give chase and see where we're heading to. CARAVAN or CARAVAN. So after this, I believe one more location. Oh, no, it has been increased from only being 4 settlements that need to be visited up to 5. So hopefully we don't have to travel through a territory which suddenly decides to go to war with our lovely little Aserai Empire. More raiders again. It'll be a walk in the park. Let's take them on yet again. Possibly a forested area this time. Yes, indeed it is. So let's set ourselves up in loose formation again. Archers in loose formation, cavalry in loose, and horse archers is loose formation as well. So this time I'll set my cavalry to charge in, as well our horse archers, I would say, or yep, they will engage instead. Actually, I'll set everyone to engage. I think to engaging and charging. That way we can all finish off this fight a little bit more efficiently, I would say. There they are, charging in. The caravan troops being the first to get into trouble. Good damage. Not a kill though. Nice. They're feeling the pain. That's no doubt. I have no doubt there. So the trees will be a little bit troublesome, as you never know whether your opponent may indeed decide to make a turn and run straight into a tree, and therefore, you know, just end up making you overshoot your entire attempt at taking them on. There we go, infantry closing in. Let's take out this horse archer here. He's being a bit suspicious, as you can see. There you go, bumping into the trees, messing up the entire approach. Try and ride close behind. There we go. Nope, that was a horse. And rider is continuing to do a bit of a serpentine maneuver by the looks of it, with a fairly decent degree of success, I'd say, as well. There we go. Now we'll bring out the billhook to ensure that they do not escape. Come on! Not too far. Get him. There we go. Another mounted ransacker eliminated. Looks like they're all starting to flee now. And that's a victory. Everyone has been dealt with successfully. I do hope that the stream is working okay for everyone. If there are indeed any issues, please do let me know so I can take a look and see what I can do to fix them accordingly. Thank thanks in advance, and I hope you're all having an awesome time. So, let's bring in everyone into the fold, like so, and head on out to CARAVAN South, which was indeed our initial plan here. Caravan's still nice and healthy, which we all love to see. Sell off all the prisoners. Once again, do keep in mind, prisoners are sometimes underestimated. Some people tend to underestimate the importance of prisoners, and also leveling up the roguery skill in this game. What you should really pay attention to is the fact that the higher your roguery skill, the higher your battle loot at the end of each and every single battle. So the higher the percentage, the more loot you can get, the more you can sell, and the greater your chances of being able to to turn a profit and maybe even get some great stuff out of it as well. So there we go. We'll go ahead and sell off anything we don't need. As always, gotta keep our weight nice and tidy, if you will. All saddles will be sold, and we'll wait out here. Up to 71k, not too bad, not too bad. Looks like we will be making a decent profit by the end of this. I think we had ourselves around 58k in total when we started this entire trip here, so yeah, profits being made. Nice and easy, nice and easy. There's the raiders. They seem to be deciding not to attack, which I'm pretty okay with, to be honest. I mean, I probably should go ahead and chase them down real quick. Never mind. We'll wait and see what the final destination will be for our people here. So we'll set ourselves to follow. Remember, you can follow a specific unit by holding Alt and left-clicking on the party that you wish to follow behind, rather than having to constantly click around it in order to chase it, if you will. We'll be heading over to Epicrity, which apparently has been taking control. Oh, hang on. Well, we'll take on these raiders anyway. I mean, nice little profit. We'll actually send in the troops. Hopefully, we didn't take any casualties. 62% of loot has been acquired, which is great. And yeah, a few swords, some other little random bits and bobs, another 7 sumpter horses, always useful. We'll continue chasing again, and we should be able to make it to our final destination in no time. And there's the final raiding party right on cue. So let's take the fight and give it our best shot. So troops up front, we will set them to loose so that throwing weapons will be used. Archers in loose formation. We will adjust our cavalry to hold the scheme behind, and loose formation for the horse archers. So, okay, interesting setup. We'll actually set everyone to charge in. Archers to charge as well, that is the way that they engage rather offensively, and horse archers will put to engage to also close in. The hook. Oh, hang on. Shields will thwart us a couple of times there. Come on, in you go, in you go. Find them and kill them. Ooh, nicely done there. One of some possibly a throwing weapon, dropping that enemy off the horse. A bit too slow on my end. Good, keep it going. Good hit. You have no armor, so ooh, nicely chambered actually. Very good job. Now, time to identify enemies in this sea of enemies or sea of people. We do have a runner. Oh, a little bit too wrong direction of a swing there. Good kill. Our Aserai tribal warriors really doing a number on the enemy. All I can say is never underestimate the Aserai. They certainly do have some cool strategies and pretty strong units as well. So take all prisoners, some mid-front pull free as well. That's pretty awesome. And now we'll just follow the caravan home. Should be able to reach it in no time here. And yeah, that should be a GG. Ooh, the Athma also seeming to have rebelled there by the looks of it. So yeah, we could possibly see Epicrity rebelling at some point in time. It does look like they have a -4 loyalty drift at this time. So yeah, I'd say they're in for a pretty tough time in due course. Okay, sell off everything else we do not require, as is usual. That should do it for now. And how are we looking on food? 78 days of food. We'll be okay. Character, yet again, now on two-hander. So, we can either increase our damage with two-handed weapons by 20% when we're less than half hit points, or alternatively, increase it by 15% when we are above 90%. I'm thinking 20% is the better option. I mean, ultimately, what you have to look at here is the fact that you ultimately only have a 10% window where you can deal 15% more damage, which, again, since you're running a two-handed weapon, odds are you're going to take some form of damage from arrows, javelins, throwing axes, you name it pretty much, whether it's melee or not. So ultimately, you have a greater window where you will be able to deal a higher damage, more damage. Pretty much, if you were saying under half health, you have 49% health of wiggle room to be able to do this. And yes, I mean, you can pretty much use that damage to keep yourself as healthy and alive as can be. That is at least my reasoning. So let's head back down to Garantor Castle, as well as Tubilis, and check in on things, you know, and do a bit of housekeeping.